CIMBA gives you many opportunities to travel on the weekends. One of the best tips that I can give you is to start planning ahead as soon as you arrive into CIMBA. Start by making a chart. Lay out all of the weeks, what are extended weekends, which is your travel week. Then make a list of where you have to go. Most students, when they travel abroad, they have to see London, they have to see Paris, they have to see Amsterdam. Think of countries that you'd want to go to. Think both of cities in Italy and also out of Italy. And then make a separate list of where you would like to go. Keep in mind of different weekends and what festivities are there. For example, the second weekend when I was here was Oktoberfest, so instantly I booked a Munich trip. Now start looking at other weekends of what is free. Look at seasons. For example, Croatia and Cinque Terre are beautiful in the summer, but when you're here, you're most likely going to be here in the spring or fall, which gets quite cold in November, December, and January. So keep that in mind when traveling of how cold everywhere is going to be, as most places in Europe tend to close down during the winter holidays. If you take a look, I put on my travel week of where I planned on going: Paris, London, Dublin, and Amsterdam. To minimize the cost and to maximize your time abroad during your 9 days of not having classes, think of a few cities of where they are and how in close proximity they are to each other. There are a lot of cheap airlines and trains that you can take. Paris, London, Dublin, and Amsterdam were all very close together, and for the price with booking so early, I was able to get a very, very cheap price for all my plane and train tickets to each city. Now you can start looking at different weekends and what's available. So now look back to your list of where you must go and where would you like to go. Keep in mind, look at how I put in Budapest and Spain in different color than black. These were last-minute trips that I had planned. It's not bad to have a free weekend available, but keep in mind prices could soar if there are places that you have to go to. I put in Venice in blue because that's a weekend where I wanted to save money and get down to Venice, and it is very cheap and very affordable to go down to Venice for the day or for the weekend. Here I saved a lot of money and got to see Venice. You might as well, seeing as you are only an hour and a half away from Venice.